If I tell you the truth and you get upset by the truth, I don't care. You can be upset by the truth. That is absolutely your prerogative. But to downright disagree with truth? Hey, if you want to run at a brick wall head first, go right ahead. I don't care. I won't do it. Heyo. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is a video that I saw by Candace Owens. She had a conversation, debate kind of thing with a person who goes by Nick Cannon. I'm going to be honest, I don't know anything about Nick Cannon. However, I have heard his name before, like a long time ago at this rate. But I've heard his name before, never checked him out, never did anything with it. I just know I've heard his name before. I'm going to be honest, I made a post where I said I didn't watch the full thing. I have since watched the full thing. And it was, I had a lot of issues with it. It came off as Nick Cannon being one of those liberal, polite policy type people, which I don't enjoy. I enjoy watching Candace Owens in that thing, but if it was not for Candace Owens being in that video, I would never have watched it, because I'm sick and tired of this liberal, polite thing. I hate it. It annoys me. It boggles the mind as to how people can live that kind of life and not realize the problems that it pursues. Anywho, Candace posted this video on X, and we are now going to check it out, and then I'm going to take a little clip from the actual video itself that I wanted to talk about. I kind of forget what I wanted to talk about, but I do know I remember the time. Anywho, let us get into this.
I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not a belief.
But I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's perspective, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Candace Owens is going to bring up the point of T people. I'm probably going to cut this out because I really don't want to edit all of that out.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Once again, go check out the full video. Link will be in description. So will the clip. The clip and the full video will be in the description. But if I tell a colorblind person that the sky is blue, just because the colorblind person's perception is that it isn't, doesn't make that person correct. In fact, it makes them a fool to not believe me because they know they're colorblind. If I tell you the truth and you get upset by the truth, I don't care. You can be upset by the truth. That is absolutely your prerogative. But to downright disagree with truth? Hey, if you want to run at a brick wall head first, go right ahead. I don't care. I won't do it.
So what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man. Okay, a person that is born with a, as we call it. Okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and do you see how I feel? Because
so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so that they can better their lives. So they can live in reality. And not the one, not the fantasy.
Imagine putting subjective feeling over objective fact. That is foolish. There's no other way to describe that. It is foolish. If I tell you that the sky is blue and you get upset by objective fact, I don't give a hoot about what you think. I don't care. Oh my goodness, how dare you tell me the sky is blue? Get over it. Grow up. I got nothing to say. Imagine putting someone's feelings over objective fact. Fact. You can't change facts. Facts are just facts because they are. I don't get this. Could you imagine? Imagine. Car companies, rather than using objective fact when it comes to crumpling of a car, they're like, but I don't like the look of these cars, so let's go back to the metal vehicles because they looked awesome. However, you had a really high chance of not coming out alive if you ended up in a crash. Yeah, let's put subjective feeling over objective fact. Yeah, that's real smart. Take it to the fullest conclusion, you'll end up with a lot more people not being here anymore. Man, I really like the old look of the old Camaro. You know, the one where people ended up not living anymore? I really like that one because it looked beautiful. I agree. It looks beautiful. But it's stupid. It's stupid.
But what if someone believes that that is a better life for them?
Okay, well, let's play it your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people.
Oh, I knew you was going. Can't go there.
Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast?
That's a hell of
Don't
a
you
point.
understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have with 8-year-olds?
That is a hell of a point.
It is. The slippery slope is not a fallacy.
I'm gonna be honest, him just saying that's a hell of a point is a stupid statement. I don't know why, I'm just pointing out, it is a stupid statement. What do you mean it's a hell of a point? It's not a point, it's just the truth. There's no point to this. It is just what it is. If I tell you the sky is blue, and then you say, no, it isn't, and I say, well, you're colorblind, you can't then be like, well, that's a point. No, it's just the fact. There's no point here. It is just what it is. I'm using the sky is blue because so many arguments nowadays are that stupid. They're that stupid that me using this as a point of argument makes sense. Oh my goodness.
See, it is reality. We are living the slippery slope. So somebody's going to have to produce the wall. So there's going to be a lot of voices that need to be objective and tell people the truth. I'm very happy to be those voices. If you're looking for me to, make you feel good, I can't be your mommy. I can't. That's why I tell people, I can't be your mommy.
But see, that's what I was like. It's
okay, I'm not your mommy. You're not a toddler. You're an adult.
But see,
this is what truth is. And if you can't deal with truth, then you're going to have a very tough life, way tougher than having to listen to Candace Owens say, you are a man on the internet. You cannot feel compassion for lies, especially because they have become what they're doing now is they're wielding compassion as a sword to pass through everything that they want done. And like I said, you were going to blink and compassion is going to end up with minor attracted peoples. Compassion is going to mean we can no longer call them pedophiles. That is what is going to happen. It is what is happening.
Can't let that happen.
We are barreling toward that. We are barreling toward that. It's so obvious because people they would rather tell a lie than risk offending someone.
I don't understand this culture that we live in nowadays, where lies are put above being truthful, telling the truth. I don't understand. No, I understand it. It is the culture of politeness. But people don't understand the full amount as to where lies can end you up. I look at the Bible, and it is pretty great for being a path onto life. There's no reason, or it is no question as to why God is pro-life. I'm just gonna say pro-life. He is pro-living, you know, why he gave the eternal life. He is pro-life, and he tells the truth. Whereas the evil in the world is not pro-life, and they tell lies. The father of lies, per se. There is a reason for that. Lies are not good. Point blank, period. There's nothing else to add to that. I could give you so many examples as to how being polite to make the other person feel good isn't good, because it could end up with them not being here tomorrow. I could give you so many examples. Lies are not good. Stop telling them. They're bad. But yet people will continue to tell them because, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Anyway, on the other subject, there was a little bit more. I think this is actually a little bit before that whole entire clip, but there was something that Nick Cannon said that I just didn't like, I wasn't too happy with, and so we're gonna take a look at that.
The Christian community. He worships Satan. I mean, he worshipped Aleister Crowley's religion, which was known as the Lima.
So to get back to what I was kind of zoning in on, and when we have every right intention to spread truth, to put, hopefully, I don't want to get on a high horse, or like to save, you know, people from damnation or being influenced by Satan and demons, but our own rhetoric is used against us to call us hateful, to say that we're anti-Semitic, or to say that we're self-hating, or we've been broken, and all of the things, Uncle Tom's, where ultimately, like, and we said this in our last session, and I say this here, where I don't see in our exchange of energy and even discourse, I don't see someone hateful. I don't see someone with an agenda to whatever they think your agenda is. I see someone who's really trying to help and educate people, someone who's brilliant and wants everyone else to read what she's read, knows what she knows. But like me, like you, when you can say something that offends someone and someone's emotions get involved, then that becomes the story. That becomes the attack on Candace Owens, opposed to your ultimate mission where you were really just trying to help people. So what I learned through the process is, and it's funny, as a father, I learned this and deal with this with my son, is like when you start throwing rocks and someone gets hit by a rock that you weren't intending to hit with that rock, you still got to apologize. You still have to understand the power in which you have, your voice.
I'm going to use the Blue Sky reference again. If I'm talking to my friend and I tell him the sky is blue, and then some random weirdo across the aisle who is colorblind says, no it isn't, I'm not going to apologize to him. He can be upset all he wants, I'm not going to apologize to him.
This is so strong. The words, the knowledge that you have, that if you, not even if you say it wrong, if you say it correctly, they're going to dice it up and use it for evil. And in that sense, if you want to continue the mission of good, if you want to continue the mission of God, you have to you got to rise to a higher frequency and say, you know what? I apologize that I hurt you. And
see, I can't do that. If I told the truth.
So you mean to tell me that if I tell truth against evil, that evil is going to use what I say and manipulate it into what I didn't say? So you mean to tell me that evil is going to lie? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just found out today that water is in fact possibly still wet. This isn't new. Who could have figured? Just because evil lies about us, does that mean we have to quiet down and not talk the truth? That doesn't make any amount of sense whatsoever. That's what evil wants you to do. Why would you listen to it? That is in and of itself a sin.
And you got hurt by it, I can't apologize.
Why?
I absolutely refuse to do
What
that.
is stopping the goodness in you?
Because then I would be lying. I'm never sorry when I tell someone the truth.
You know what?
Then I would be lying. Never.
If I tell you the truth, and then you feel hurt, and I apologize for telling the truth, yes, you are in fact lying. Because why are you apologizing for telling the truth? That doesn't make any sense. Now, you can use forms of apology to sympathize with someone, but if I outright tell you that the sky is blue and you get upset by that, and I say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's not too big or something like that, I apologize in some way, some format of whatever, I'm lying to you because I'm making you feel good about something that you shouldn't feel good about. You believed a lie. Why am I gonna make you feel good about believing a lie? And then, now you're all of a sudden radically changed to knowing the truth. Why am I apologizing? Truth is truth. If you don't know the truth, you're a fool. Plain and simple. Now you can stop being a fool, or you can continue to be a fool. The person who hates... If you correct a wise person, they will love you. If you correct a fool, they will hate you. If a colorblind person tells me that the sky is whatever color they think it is, and I correct them and tell them, nope, it's blue, and they begin to hate me, guess what? We have ourselves a fool on our hands. No other way to put it. I'm not gonna apologize for telling the truth. That's stupid.
Sorry when I tell someone the truth. I'm never sorry when I tell someone the truth. No,
you're a mother. I'm
a mother, yeah.
And you know your children's feelings.
We're not dealing with children. That's the problem. We're dealing with adults.
Yeah,
so the idea of me of apologizing because, and this is funny because I was texting earlier with Ray J. He saw a clip of me and Don Lemon, and he was saying,
that's a hilarious clip. Just you texting with Ray J.
And Don Lemon was looking for an apology. Oh, this clip. Oh. Yeah. And Don Lemon was looking for an apology, but Ray J, I guess, was saying that he knew some women, and I'm like,
he has a whole
network, and it's just whatever he's doing there.
Yeah.
To me, is demonic. It's demonic. It's because it's a lie. Okay. And so I was like, yes, let's have a conversation. Of course, respectfully. If you say to me, you should respect people, I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man.
Imagine telling someone, the truth is your belief. Okay. So what? Just because the truth is my belief doesn't mean I shouldn't tell you the truth. Oh, I don't believe in the truth. Okay, guess what, dumbass? I'ma still tell you the truth. Oh no! It's like an atheist getting upset that a Christian is talking about Christ. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna continue talking about the truth. Don't care.
Be a woman. It's not a belief.
But I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's perspective. Because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you.
Okay, that's it's, if you realized, it's the beginning of the clip that Candace Owens shared. I don't understand this. I don't understand the liberal, polite police nonsense. I don't understand it. They would rather hear a lie than hear the truth, because the truth, oh, it makes my feelings hurt bad. Don't care. Truth doesn't care. Logic doesn't care. Fact doesn't care. Use whatever term you want to use here. It doesn't care. If I tell you that water is still wet, just because you're upset that it's not hot, doesn't mean, well, I mean, that's a stupid example, but the point is, if you get upset at logic, don't care. You can be upset by logic. go right ahead. But that doesn't make the logic any less logical, or truthful, or, once again, whatever term you want to use. Also, funny thing is, during this interview, Nick Cannon had pointed out that people in the comments would be upset at Candace. And yet, everybody in the comments has been just showing nothing but agreement with what Candace said. They're all agreeing with what Candace is saying. Here, something is like, she doesn't speak her truth, she speaks the truth. That is the difference. Couldn't agree more. When you bring Candace Owens as a guest, you better know your ish. Candace, you are not offensive. You are a strong, faithful, honest Christian woman. Mother and wife, proud of your strength to speak the truth. I don't know. Once again, I've never seen Nick Cannon before this. I have heard his name before, but this being my very first viewing of watching Nick Cannon, someone in the comments said, I'm sorry, I have to go back to this, but someone in the comments said, Nick, you started this platform because of the forces she is speaking of. Passively defending them is crazy. Once again, don't know anything about Nick, but if this is in fact why he started this channel and yet he's getting upset, or passively defending, as that person says, passively defending lies, that is foolish. It's foolish. That's all there is to it. It's just foolish. Anywho, so, once again, recommend in the description. The full video will be there, so go check that out. There's a lot to that video. There's a lot of different avenues that they go down through, so I tell you, go watch it. Candace is great to listen to if you want to learn something new or something of that sort. But, anywho, I hope y'all have a good one.